And let's be sincere, graduation in nursery school, like, what exactly is that? Guys, guess the good news today. The good news is that the Imo State governor has banned graduation ceremony for crèche, for primary school, nursery school, and junior secondary school. National Orientation Agency is fully in support of what the Imo State government did, and then also change of textbooks yearly. The only graduation that is permitted in Imo State is that senior secondary school. I mean, when you finish your WAEC. So somebody will be like, is it not I don't understand. Why would they ban something like that? Is the government not supposed to understand that everybody has to make money? Because basically, I will always say something. Some of these things we do in school is just to milk money from parents. But the truth is that sometimes you put parents under pressure. And if a child is not participating or participating by contributing financially to the graduation, the child feels left out. And let's be sincere, graduation in nursery school, like, what exactly is that? Person never even go anywhere, e dey graduate. Primary school graduation, junior secondary school another graduation. During my time I graduated, I did it in nursery school, but primary school we didn't have anything like that. But it was at that time things better, things were good, you understand? It was not like now that it's looking as if it's a competition, and that is what they're trying to stop. You know, one of the things we have to learn in life is that you don't have to follow every trend. You don't have to, how will I put it now? You don't have to follow every trend, and then things also have to change when there is need for it. Times are hard in Nigeria. Everybody knows that. Times are very hard in Nigeria. And the truth is that if you want things to be done properly, that graduation party is excess. At least if it's one graduation party for secondary school is okay. Junior secondary will graduate. In short, there are some schools you do it every session. At the end of every third term, there is a celebration. And it's not free because parents has to pay. You are paying for this graduation, right? And if the parents is not gonna contribute to it, a child will feel that the child just feel left out. And that is not even the main life. For me, life starts after secondary school for these children. It is when you have finished a phase, understand, and then you now go to university. So all this graduation thing is quite okay, but then it is giving them false hope and false gratification. So it is a good move for me, and I wish other states too will follow to put a stop to it. Because, my dear, if you see what parents are going through to ensure that their children participate in graduation, you will pity some parents. Imagine you have a child in, let's say, nursery one, you have another one in junior secondary, you have another one in primary school, and maybe the tax, or maybe it's the tax now, that's why the tax parents now, the money you're supposed to pay for each of them, maybe say 5,000 naira. You have to buy graduation uniform, you have to pay for the whatever they're going to wear, the graduation gown, maybe everybody's going to bring this and that. It's just a way to make money. Let's call it what it is. It is just a way to make money. Aside the school fees, the textbooks, and other things, you still add that one. And to add to it, the textbook, yes. There are times that some schools change textbook on a yearly. Let me even share a story here. There was a time in a particular school I was told, it was not like I was told. I am actually a first-hand info to that gist. The school, every term or every child, every class a child enters, you must buy new, I mean, fresh textbooks for that child. If you have a sister that is in, maybe let's say SS2, and then going to SS3, normally he has used English and math textbook, right, and other textbooks. You that is now going to SS2, normally you're supposed to use your sister's textbook, right? It is not permitted. The parents must buy, I'm not saying workbook now, because workbook is different though, because you cannot use your sister's workbook to do the same thing. You're buying fresh textbook. I mean, you're buying English, you're buying maths, you're buying all the subjects. It's compulsory. And if you look at it, let's be sincere, exactly what is that? Let's call it what it is. It's just basically to milk a parent's dry. So if other governors would take up this, it is okay. For parents to back it up, like for National Orientation Agency to back that thing up with full chest, and it's everywhere on the news, it's a good move. Graduation should be once, at least in SS3. Graduation in nursery school, exactly what is that one for? Pikin never even start something, they don't dey celebrate am. For me, I will always say it is until you have groomed a child to understand his purpose and start working in line with that purpose, there's nothing you're celebrating. There is absolutely nothing you're celebrating. Let's be sincere here. Let the child, it is until the child is formed, like he knows the direction of operation for his life. Exactly what are you celebrating? Most of them don't even know their left from right. You just pack things and put them. It is too much. Parents are crying. You people should pity them. Somebody is paying school fee 4 times a year, and no school fee is even, the school fees are very exorbitant, very high. Then you come and have graduation party every term or every 3 years or so. It's too much now. So kudos to the governor. Hope Uzodinma, right? It's a good one. Thank you. And I wish the governors of other states will also learn and start up immediately. Guys, what do you think? How many celebrations do you attend in your school? Excuse me, or how many graduation ceremony have you partaken in? Me, I did graduation in nursery school. I didn't do in secondary. I didn't do in primary school. I didn't do in secondary school. Even university, I did not do. The only one I did was that nursery school graduation. That was all. And secondary school, it was not there. We don't have anything like that in my school. The primary school too, we don't have anything like that. What happens is at the end of every term, there's always this party, just call people together and all of that. And I remember now vividly, we don't contribute towards it. We don't. The school just take over everything. But right now, that is where the problem is. You bill and tax parents for graduation party. For schools, it might not be a good news for you guys, but then it's a good news to parents so that we too we can rest. That is just the only one. I only had one graduation in my life, graduation ceremony in my life. The other ones I just went through it, and I'm here. Nothing has happened, right? So, guys, how many graduation ceremony have you had, and how was it? How much were you billed? How much were you asked to pay? Can we talk about it in the comment section? Okay.